Israeli troops are withdrawing from a city that has seen intense fighting as its war against Hamas passes the 6-month mark. Residents returning to Khan Younis are finding large parts of that city completely destroyed. The drawdown comes as Israel faces pressure from around the world to de-escalate. Kelsey is watching this one closely for us. Kelsey, this isn't a complete withdrawal, and the IDF says it will still carry out operations.
Yeah, Markie, that really is exactly right. So many were hoping that this was a sign of de-escalation, but they were quickly disappointed. Israeli defense officials say that they were just regrouping their troops. So now the plan, they say, is to move ground troops into Hamas's last stronghold. This is in the southern city of Rafah. Now, that plan has been in the works, we're learning, for weeks now. It grew strong condemnation from U.S. officials who fear mass civilian casualties. That is because there is more than 1 million refugees living in Rafah. President Biden called Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu just days ago. He threatened some serious consequences if Israel doesn't change its strategy in this war, and that includes freezing weapons deliveries from the United States. National Security Council Coordinator John Kirby explained that call between President Biden and the Prime Minister.
What I can tell you is that, as the president made clear to Prime Minister Netanyahu, we got to see some changes in the way they're prosecuting these operations, or we're going to have to think about making changes in our own policy towards Gaza.
The president is demanding more openings for refugees to leave. He also wants more aid to be able to get in and more hostages to be released, which is something Netanyahu's spokesperson tells her Chris Direwald. Israel wants that, too, with an important condition.
We want the same things. We want to see all hostages coming back home. Excuse me. We want, of course, to make sure that Gaza will never pose a terror threat to us again. And that includes eliminating Hamas.
But let's remember that these demands come just days after 7 aid workers with World Central Kitchen were killed in an airstrike in Gaza. And as for the chance for peace, an Israeli military chief said, quote, "The war in Gaza continues and we are far from stopping." Markie.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.